slow. Every time I do that, Argo turns around. It's funny. But happy Saturday. It's day the 28th of December, 2024, the last Saturday of the year. And we are somewhere completely different. I've been wanting to come here for quite a while, just never seeming to make it happen. And today being kind of a crummy weather day, it's warm, it's been raining, it just getting out and stomping through the woods doesn't seem like the most fun in a bunch of mush. So Argo and I took a drive to Whitefish Point. And we are, as you see, walking on a path here. We're almost out here to Lake Superior. I don't know if you can hear it in the background or not, but we are darn close. Told you. So yeah, it's nice to finally get here. Just reading that sign there. There is actually a surprising number of people here, given that the park is closed. Kind of had this idea I might have the place to myself, but apparently there's a lot of like-minded people, which is good. Oh boy, I can see why people come here looking for Uper lights. Look at that. Here it is. The point at Whitefish Point, if you can hear me. I'm sure that is cold. I don't know what Argo is smelling, but he's really sniffing it. In fact, you can see the rain. So that's Ontario. If you can hear me, that's Ontario over there. And that's the direction the wind is coming from. I imagine, of course, that'll be here soon. Hearing how loud the waves are crashing on these rocks reminds me of being at a place in Oregon, just north of Newport, called Black Rock Beach. And there's no sand, it's just these round black rocks. And when the water hits, it's loud. It's a very unique sound. Well, there's plenty more to see here. I don't want to do all my yapping right now. So I'll bring you back. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know exactly what it was used for. Maybe they had a dock here or something. But if you can see the ice has been collecting on top of those piers there, if that's what you call them. That's kind of neat. And we do have a ship way over there. I'll have to get my camera out and zoom in on it here very, very quickly. Okay, I'm using a piece of driftwood here. That's a makeshift tripod. I think that's all the zoom I have. So there we go. We did catch ship. I'll have to look up later to see who that was if I remember. But all right, now we're going to head back up there and go check that out. So we'll be right back with that. Oh, there is the lighthouse. If I take a step back, we can get out of the wind. Here at Whitefish Point. Surf boat house. Interesting. Imagine trying to launch a boat in the surf like that. I know I can't. So there is, actually it's right up there. If you can see it, on top of that, the museum there and store is the web camera. So I guess I just didn't realize that you're looking that direction. I thought you were looking a different direction when you look at that web camera. There is a really big rudder. Recovered by the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society dive team from the wooden steamer M.M. Drake. Wow. That's crazy. Whitefish Point Bird Observatory. Whoa, look at all this chain sticking out. Michigan Department of Natural Resources. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how much bird observing there is this time of year. But maybe in a nicer time of year, might be cool to check out. Hello. I think we're going to walk back to the truck here. I'm really doing well. I have managed to drop both this camera and my big camera in the sand on the beach. So that's always nice. Nothing seems worse for wear, but yeah. So head back to the truck, have a bite to eat, and I'll I guess get back to you then. Nice. Oh, someone lost a little nut driver. Alright, head back to the truck so I can have something to eat. I might take just a couple more pictures, but I still want to get down to Tahquamenon Falls. Whether we stop at the falls or not, I don't know. I've been there in the winter, and I'd really like to be there when it's really like frozen and crusted. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I will I guess bring you back. saw, we're now driving through Newberry. Never actually no, I was there. Right there at the American Legion. Once. Literally once. For a couple hours for a search and rescue training. And that's the only time I've been to Newberry. So, and that was, gosh, I think it was early 2023, I think. So it's been a hot minute, you know. Kind of a nice little town. They have it nicely decorated there downtown for the holidays, as you saw. So, been a nice drive down here. Still no moose. I'm still on the lookout for a moose. Yet to see one. One of these days, a moose, and I'd like to see a cardinal. Never seen either of those. So, oh, someone wants to hang his head out the window. Even though it's 37 degrees and raining. Gotta get those sniffs, right, dog? How about it? I'm gonna get down here to, is it M28, I believe? If I remember right. Gonna hang a left and head back towards Sault Ste. Marie. So there is there's always part of me that feels a little weird driving on M28, particularly heading east towards the Sioux, because it reminds me of when I first drove here. When I moved here, you know, this was like, of course, the last stretch of a 4-day drive, you know, and I am currently in the process of driving. I'm in Montana right now, in my trip from southern Oregon to northern Michigan. It's about 2,400 miles. Sorry, driving. I am currently just starting day 3. I just left Billings, Montana. And there was so much anticipation, of course, to be here. And you know, I was moving, of course, to be close to my girlfriend at the time, now ex-girlfriend. You know, for like a like the next step in a life together that didn't end up working out. So there's always, I don't know how to explain it. It's not really sadness. You can't change it. So how does that go? Change what you, or was it? Change what you can and accept what you can't, and have the I guess knowledge or wisdom to know the difference. But you can't change the past. But so I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's not like I'm driving back to the Sioux with like this mopey, sad feeling or anything, but I think maybe it's just a feeling of like, you know, when I was coming through there was so much hope and excitement, and I was, you know, spent days driving, and it had been months since I'd seen her, and this was like the culmination of almost a year of effort, you know, and on both of our parts. And the snowmobile's parked out in front of that hotel. That's something I never saw in Oregon. So, but anyway, that's probably enough rambling. I don't know if any of that made any sense at all. But have about an hour-ish drive. It's been a nice way to spend a day, you know, go to a place I'd never been, you know, drive a chunk of road I've never been to, and just check it out. I like to explore, if you haven't gotten that already. So anyway, I said it like 3 times now. It's enough rambling. I'm gonna call this a video. thanks for joining us on something a little different. I like to kind of I like to do other things, you know, other than just record the ships. And so, like, this will be coming after the hike video, so that'll be 2 in a row of something different. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. So, anyway, Argo and I. Ooh, this person's slowing down really quick. We'll be back pretty darn quick. I feel like we will be.